But now you ask, what if my child grows up and he's 12, 13, 14, and he says, I'd like to go to school. I know people who go there and they seem to have fun. They seem to like it. Would I then accept? You see, this is interesting because you know better than your child does, right? And they are asking to go there. Why? Not because the quality of education. They didn't mention that. In most cases, they won't. Provided you're providing a suitable quality of education at home through the resources that you're using, right? But they would say this because of, well, their friends are going. Or they might say, well, I've seen it on TV, I've seen it in a movie, it looks like it's fun, there's a whole different lifestyle and atmosphere, and I'd like to be involved. So they're asking it from a social point, or from an entertainment point, or from a mixing point, or a curiosity point, all of which are valid. But then again, is it more valid to subject yourself to those criteria than to say, for example, well, we're trying to hold on to values, we're trying to hold on to principles, we're trying to educate ourselves as best we can and not be subject to a system that is designed not to educate you, but to keep you in a system, not to free you, but to enslave you, as the cliche would go. And so then I would have that conversation with my son, right? Explain to him what I believe are the dangers of going to a schooling system, right? What I would believe the positives, the virtues, the good that would come out of home education, why we do it, and why we have been doing it, and why we aim to continue to do it. And have an open conversation with him to understand what it is he really wants at the core, right? And if we can provide that outside of a schooling system, I will do everything I can to do so. I would like to provide that for him so that he can understand how this works. And then if he can understand, now hopefully, this is the thing though, when he's 12, 13, 14, 15, when he's at that age, if he asks me this question, then that would also indicate that my methodology of educating him through home education or homeschooling is slightly flawed, because one of the main focuses through home education is to teach a philosophy, a concept, a lens through which you could see life. And if he is unable to see why we have chosen homeschooling by that age, then I need to adjust my methodology. I need to be more efficient in making this abundantly clear for him to understand as to this is the reason. And so hopefully if I can reach that point that it is abundantly clear, there would be no reason for him to say, why don't I go try it? He knows already. He knows the repercussions of doing so, and he knows the benefits and the blessing that he's in by having this path. That's where I would like to be, that he himself would never ask that question.